Hey guys, Clumsy here. Did I pick the right one this time? Yes, I did. Welcome to Clumsy Trucking Friday. How's everybody doing? Good morning, good evening. Thank you for joining, guys. Had some problems. That's why. Okay, you can tell me about it later. 100 followers. Congrats, Jack. Amazing. Hey, Stinky Llama. Good morning. Let me start from the beginning. I see Blue-Eyed Tom. That's the first one who typed, at least. You cannot really check who went in first, the chat room. AJ. Good morning. Scotsman the ever first. How are you? Where are you trucking? Where have you been trucking recently? Are you still in 1.34? And Alex, of course. Good evening. How was Jack's stream? Yar Jack. How's the bandwidth, Stinky Llama? Are you buffering? We do have transcode, so that's consolation. Well, we are with ATS today. I think that was for ETS 2, right? Still 1.34. But it did look very interesting based on the video. Yes, transcoding is not always there, but sometimes we get lucky. Alright, let me load up the game. There was a unfinished business with the last episode, which I wanted to tackle today. We'll see if we can manage. One sec. Happy to hear it, man. What have you been up to these days? What has everyone been up to these days? we were. We are. That's a real start off, Alex. We'll try to finish the job. We have some unfinished business. Now, I was planning to switch trucks. I was planning to go with the Mac Anthem from the fixes from Harvin, but it's not working right now in 1.35. It crashes the game with the X11. It's something about textures, and I'm too lazy to go through each and every texture just to see where the problem could be. Hey, Heroic, welcome back. Had a bit of disaster in your trip today. Do tell. Clumsy Geek presents. Well, you guys can't see my screen, can you? One sec. Too bad you didn't see that loading screen. Wait, Kirill. And yes, I did update Natural Lux. There is a new version that came out last night. So we should have... Later at night, we'll try something. That's what I saw, at least in the updates. And if you have more info on what's new, let me know so we can try it out. But I heard about the Skybox 101 at night. Something like that. Alright, so if you guys didn't watch the video, the last ATS video, which came out last night, was it? Yesterday? 12 hours ago, more or less, 13. We took a job going to Portland, but the game trolled me hard. Because all the ways towards the delivery was blocked by detours. It's a detourception. So I didn't actually finish the job during that video. I'm hoping I can finish it this time because we have more time. Hey! 17 months! No! Can't be true. Wow, 17 months. That deserves a GG and a cool emote. 15 months from Jack now. It's the sub train. Is that what they call it? Subception. Always turn them off. Did you get hit by a train? I'm not sure if we would call that a disaster, because that would be seeing a train up close and personal. So yeah, this is the culprit, the detours. So maybe if you make it halfway like that, it will be more manageable. Yeah, it's probably going to work. Thank you for following and welcome to the channel. Truck Lover, thank you. Love YouTube videos. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Ada, glad you could join. And Barry, glad you made it. You guys are just in time. So we are going with the ever so trusty Kenworth T800 and we'll try to finish the job. Now in the episode we ended right here in this junction with a blocked, with a detour, with a blocked exit. We'll see if we can squeeze ourselves in this time or if we'll have to reverse or something. There's the loading screen care of Kirill. Thanks a lot, Kirill. Clumsy presents me that custom-made model. Okay, we do have some folks here blocking the road, but I don't see any actual blockade. There might be an invisible wall, not invisible mirror, but we'll see. And by the way, let me just add my yoke here so I can have even more buttons, because the yoke is right to my left, so I can actually access the buttons very easily. And what I can do is I can set the wipers down, wipers up. What else? I can do so much more, but we'll figure it out bit by bit. Okay. We'll jump out and distract the police for you. That will help. Okay, let's see. Oh, hoi, 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 hoi. It's actually working. So far, keeping my fingers crossed. I don't know how that happened, but it looks like loading is the thing. That's the solution. It works, guys. Let's test our fancy wiper toggles. Intermittent, that's too slow. Let's go with the low setting. That distraction worked out, Alex. It worked pretty well. Accidentally hit a lamppost whilst taking a sip of water. Noted, I'll try not to do the same. Maybe that's not water you were sipping. Was that tequila, maybe? Yeah, going in the wrong direction, so 10% damage and you ran out of fuel. So that gave you... Oh, I was going to say that should give you a chance to... OMG. It's not over yet, guys. There's one more detour. Maybe this is just a road... oh, it's not a detour. It's just a random event. Okay, good. There's a chance. I was going to say that would have given you a chance to do the emergency refueling, but then again you were in 1.34 rather, so it doesn't really help. And we are home free, guys. I think we're going to make it. Hey Sheng, glad you made it, man. How's life? How's your new red pickup? Let me see. What if I missed anything? Are we being grammarians now? It's raining, so I won't take a photo. Oh, come on. There's another detour. Come on. I turned it down already. Master reverse parking with the Tundra. It's great. Nice. Does it have one of those fancy like cameras or something? I always get amazed with those things. The camera with the indicators, the guides. Backup cams are standard now. Ah, that's the one, yeah. Our cars still don't have that. They're pretty classic. Didn't get used to that kind of situation. Bad grammar. Maybe spelling wise. It's all fair in love and names. Let's take a photo here. I think this will be nice because it's starting to... The sun is starting to come up now. I live in Singapore. Oh, didn't you know that? Been in a loop on that road before because of those detours. You were in the same boat. Good to hear I'm not alone. Yeah, that's why I turned down the detours now. Oh, look at that. Look at that beauty. Yeah, even with the rain. There's the sunset at the end of the rain. Somehow I don't think that's how the line goes, but it kind of works. You get everything. You get raindrops, you get rain particles, or water particles, however you call those, sprinkles, sunset at the back, beautiful orange sky, winner. Sorry, I'm trying to catch up on chat here. Give me a few seconds. At least I have more time to read now versus explain, where I always need to be fully oh crap, is that a detour? Need to be fully focused. One sec. But where will I go? That road is closed. Well, let's see. Out of a 25,000 euro job, you basically got nothing. Man, and that's a new profile, right? So I expect you to need all the money you can get. Okay, now I'm having a bit of a problem understanding this. Is that actually a closed road? Seems like a multitude of things. But then where will we go if this is closed? I guess we go through the grass then. Goodness, that's hardcore. Turn the detours off. Yeah, I think that's the wisest decision. Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. Did you guys see that? Bouncing trucks for the win. Little bit of evasive maneuvers. Truckers have to be very resourceful. When there's a will, there's a way. When there's a grass, there's a way. Welcome to Portland. Is that like the tagline of the place? Can't get there from here. That works. No roads lead to Portland. The opposite of Rome. Random event mistake. Ah, okay. Maybe that's in combination with Sissel's trailer pack or something. I still have that weird behavior, and I think it's Sissel's trailer pack's problem, or maybe one of my truck mods. But my trucks all have trailers in them, and that's why in the truck dealers it always looks weird. The trailers are always jutting out of the road. They're so excited to see you. Yeah, I think that's it. You had the CG skin on your daft truck. Don't go blaming my CG skin for that. It's all in the guy behind the wheel. Or maybe not. I don't have the trailer problem in dealers. Okay, so it's not Sissel's that has a problem. So it must be one of my truck mods. Truck mods with AI definitions. Whoa, that's intense. You must be getting a bit of lag because my GPU is getting overloaded for some reason. Maybe I'll turn down scaling to 300. One sec, what is this? Why does it tell me to go left? That's very confusing. Goes left, but here, not on the main road, okay. Hope they extended the I-205 in Washington DLC. Oops, my bad. Does that extend all the way to Vancouver? And does the name remain the same? I-205? I would expect if it crosses to Canada or something, the name would change. How does it go for the Mexican roads below? Once you go past San Diego or somewhere. Ah, look at that. My GPU is actually getting hammered. 97%. Memory allocated to 6000 MB. Almost at the limit there. We'll see what they can do. Maybe I'll have to turn down scaling. Am I in the X11? Let's double check later. Oh! And I thought I was going to cut it. Little bit too close there. Hey, that's cheating. That didn't really hit. I aligned it perfectly. See? That would have been so good. Cheater. I don't accept that as my fault. Okay, so now we park this over there. Collision box for the win. Both. No, I think it's the map. Because I normally can make good turns here. Hey, Gato. Sorry, forgot to greet you. Glad you could join, man. In ETS 2, I think I'll continue to play with the automatic adaptive automatic transmission. I think I like to test the economy mode and just be very wary of my pedal, so so I don't do the what do you call the feature, pushback? Yeah, that little button at the bottom of the pedal. I didn't know such a thing existed. Thanks guys for teaching me that one. We made it. We made it. That's why you never took damage for it. It was an imaginary collision, not a real thing. Yeah, that's probably it. Kickback. Ah, kickback. That's the one. Do US trucks also have kickback? Or is that a European thing? Hey Thor. Glad you could join, man. How are you? TV show in the cockpit called In the Cockpit. Oh yeah, I think I saw that in YouTube. Is that like the full video in YouTube? I would like to watch that. Thanks for reminding me that. Let's drop off location. Have a detour on the road. Thankfully not. Vancouver. Hopefully with Promods USA, huh? Well, Promods Americas. Have you been watching Inside the Cockpit? I would want to watch that. It's the full vid. Nice. Okay, I'll check it. Thanks. Kick up. Kick down. Wait a minute. Which one's the real deal? Are you Mumbai bussing me now? Now, I did see that there was a job with the Kenworth trucks. At least there was a while ago. That's the one. Expires in 14 hours. Although it is 8 PM already, what we can do is we can drive there. We can wait until it comes morning, and then we can take it. But are you guys okay with that route, or would you like something different? Because I think we tried that last stream already. The load is nice, but the route would be more or less similar. Kick down, up, back, left, right, A, B, select square. Or select start. No ads in the middle. Cool. Hop over some of them blocked roads to explore. Ah yes, we did that last stream. We checked out Mount St. Helens, was it? The volcano? You could take the coastal... Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, taking this one. Let's go with it. I like that. Instead of this one in the middle, we take the coastal route on the west side. Perfect. Love it. Good thinking. Are the trailers still there? They are, so I'll have to loop around. It's only small parts, but can still explore them. Yes. Actually, with natural lux, with subtle icons, you can do that even without teleporting. Because the barriers, which say no entry, the red no entry signs, Kirill actually made it so it's not, how do you say? you will not hit them. They don't have collision. And GPU still overloading. Okay, that's weird. Didn't happen before. CPU is very good, but GPU is really taxed all the way. One sec, guys. Let's think of what we can do here. Let me save first, because something might go wrong. Save that. Hello to the piggyback Kenworth trucks. I really love that design. It's very smart. Making use of the trucks so you don't need a separate trailer for them. Just connect them to each other and take them all with you. Very smart. Okay, now I think what I can do is I can lower to 300%, and you guys can let me know if you notice any difference. Because I remember before it was not really a problem. Yes. So now the GPU memory that's being used, it was 6,000 before, it's back down to 2,200. Let's see if that climbs up again. I'll do an SDK reload because the force feedback usually resets when you change the graphic settings, the force feedback plugin. Let's see how that looks now. There we go. How is the performance? Still bad. Wow. 5,000 memory, down from 6,000 originally, and the load is now 87%. So okay, so it's much better. It's much better, but it's still hardcore. I wonder what's doing that. I wonder what's eating up all the... I guess this place must be pretty laggy. That's the only explanation. Or I can check if we're in DX11. We should be. Yeah, we are in DX11. Yeah, maybe it's this place. Right. Yeah, I love the coastal roads as well. Especially that, what do you call that bridge? That bridge on the west side. Yeah, but anyway, well, let's not spoil it for those who are not familiar with it. MLAA off is actually... MLAA is actually off, I think. Should be. Do you guys see it on? That should be the first thing I remove. Because we've already proven that that doesn't really work. When that really hurts perf. Was it? Ah no, it's off. But the others are on. What else? The mirror distance is medium already, so I think it's the same settings I had back in 1.34. So that should be okay already. No worries, no worries. Yeah, I got a bit cross-eyed there as well. Piggyback are quite dangerous actually and aren't used in long-distance transport. Oh, really? So it's not that stable. Only for short distances, maybe. Rain is over. Maybe it's the rain that's causing all the mayhem. Because I don't even have SIP's traffic density mod here, I think. So, how much more if I have that? I really love those springing indicator sounds. Thanks to Drive Safely. Thank you for following. Welcome to the channel. Feel free to say hi in chat so we can give you a proper welcome. 84. Is that 84 north or west? 84 west probably. That's where we should be going, right? And what I like about this in the US, at least in this part, in these parts, it's 9 PM, but we still have the sun looming over us. It's nice. Yeah, very laggy in this place. I wonder why. Hardcore, man. I wonder what's causing that. Maybe it's all those detours. That's probably it. Those detours are eating up all the frame rates. Portland. That's cool. Oh, it feels so much lighter without a trailer. What do they call this setup again? Bobtail or something? Where did that term come from? Does anyone know? If I even got it right. Too much pink. Tell that to Kirill. Is this one of the unique skyboxes though? It might be. Maybe it's one of the new ones. I don't know. Super eerie looking. Never! This is the pink guy. The guy in pink. Real men wear pink. I'm actually speeding. There we go. That single raindrop in the middle of the windshield is triggering my OCD. Can you guys see it? That one. Crossing the trees now. I'm going to just flick my wipers so I remove it. Yeah, OCD hype. There you go. OCD tendencies satisfied. Yay! Oh, this is beautiful. I think this is new. I think it's the first time I've seen this skybox. Usually it's orange. I haven't seen it really pink like this. And I think this would be a nice photo. Let's see if that works. One sec. Biting the screen. Enjoy, Scotsman. One sec. Let me go past this bend. Domus Arena. What's the real name of that arena? I bet that's... I think you guys told me already before. There's actually a real arena here in Portland. Oh, that's nice. If only we had a trailer, it would look fuller. The bridge in the distance, that's where we'll be later, I think. Oh, look at that. City skylines. For the win. Let's get a wide shot. A bit of fisheye, but it's worth it. And now let's zoom in a bit. Add a bit of angle in there. That's one. That's two. Moda Arena. Ah, quite close, the name. Not too close, but close enough. If I can hide the truck a bit, we can hide that there is no trailer. But then again, the name of the arena also gets blocked, so I think we'll have to settle with that. Too much truck. Used to be the Rose Garden. Ah, City of Roses, as in literally. No wonder we get a pink sky. Or should it be red? Yeah, but that is nice. The silhouette, the transition between the pink and the yellowish orangish hue. Love it. Seattle? Are we going to Seattle, guys? Don't we have a flight there? Didn't we have a flight there yesterday? From Seattle to... where did we go? Can't remember. Somewhere. They sold their roses and bought modas. What is a moda? Is that even a real word? Not familiar with it. Dog breed as a term for trucking. That's such a trucker thing. Oh wait, I didn't read that. I forgot. Photo for the wins, yes. There's a type of dog which is called bobtail, and they don't have tails. Ah, okay, that makes sense. Trucker terms, huh? Yeah, I see. Someone who makes mods. A moda. So can I be a moda as well? Can I be called a moda? Close enough. I guess it depends on your accent. Bye, Mrs. Clumsy. Almost hit the barrier. Wait a minute, Jay. Wait a sec, I'll get your messages. Yours is quite below. Didn't really get behind. A what? What is a jute? Jute means a very different thing in slang in Filipino. Jutes is not a good term. Not a legal term. A rope material. Oh, I see. I don't think I've heard of it before. And now, yeah, load is still heavy. 81%. Interesting. I wonder if it's Portland that did it. Moda in this case is a health insurance company. Jay is very high maintenance. Did you guys notice? Let me see if I missed any other message. Oh, it's full on night. Change to pink. Yeah, that will make me see your name better. Portland Shipyard. I guess that's where we're going. They purchased the naming rights for the arena. Ah, so it's a proper name. I see. I see. Lots of different terms. Hey, Bikerman. It comes with a truck and it's part of a mod, so it's yes and yes. It's part of the Kenworth T800 by Dimitri68. You can check out the mods list, !mods in the chat, so you can get the link. And just look for the Kenworth T800 by Dimitri. It is compatible with 1.35, not fully, but it doesn't make your game crash. So even if you're on the beta right now, you can go and check it out. So before we take this job, I think we can sleep a bit and maybe configure a bit. Do you guys want a different engine? We can take a stronger engine maybe for these trucks. Definitely. You got as far as exclamation point. That fast, huh? Yeah. A lot of people really ask about that rear cam because it's so cool. So I try to mention it every video. So what I wanted to do was the engine. We had a Packard, a 485. I think we'll need something a bit stronger. Cat C15. 550. We could do that. Let's see if I missed any other messages. No, I think we're good. Do you like that sound? It's very throaty. I don't know how to describe it. I think it's part of the truck as well. I'm not sure I like it. Maybe it will grow on me. A macro set. Okay, let's keep the engine. That might work. cheating reverse. That's what I call the rear cam. Wait a minute, before I do this, let me double check that the job is still there after... How long does this guy rest anyway? 8 hours? So that is there for 12 more hours, so yeah, we should be good. Continue. That's a mudda. There we go. Now we can take the job. It's similar. I've never heard of that. A weird name for insurance. Very catchy, maybe. Let's take it. It's not a heavy transport, right? Yeah, okay, yellow. Okay. Take that. And then we'll just reroute. Chennai chairs. And now the trucks are right there. Good. Okay, let's reverse into it. Let's use our trusty rear cam. Or fake rear cam. It's more, how do you say, a novelty than it has function. It's pretty cool, but doesn't really have that much purpose because it's not really a full-on rear cam. It's more in a side rear cam. It's like looking at their side mirror at a slightly different angle. But it helps when you have no trailer. It does help. But once you have a trailer attached, not really. All you can see are the tail lights and stuff, but it's still pretty cool. Your mother is spared to your father. So that's it. Maybe that's why. Maybe that's the thought process behind the insurance company. Bit doubtful about this alignment. There we go. That actually worked. Just needed a little bit of nudging. Cables are good. Yeah. And now we reroute. Maybe I should change my paint job as well to yellow. Okay, so we'll be late for sure because this is urgent. And for those who are wondering how to get this job, I know a lot of people will be asking about this. I've had a lot of people ask about this. If you look for Kenworth, go to Freight Market, look for Kenworth. There should be at least one. There's one in each dealer every time in my case, at least. And the key here is you have to have some specific skills because this is a high value cargo. This is a fragile cargo and it's an urgent delivery. So you need to have all these skills for that to get unlocked. Yeah. So make sure that you have enough levels, you have enough skill points assigned to high value, fragile, and just-in-time delivery. Maybe at least 1 each and then 2 here for just-in-time. That's what I would think. 1, 1, 2 would be the requirement. But I'm not, I haven't checked that. That's just what I feel. Okay, anyway. So let us travel the coast from 689 up to 859, and that's without any detours. And this guy is wanting to make us go through here. Let's go through the coast the entire time. There you go. That's beautiful. Even here, actually. Let's pass by San Francisco, past the Golden Gate. That might be a bit difficult passing through the city like that and passing through this kind of junction, very sharp looking. But I mean, that looks pretty cool. Let's try it, why not? Hey Symbol, thanks for joining, man. Fall down, go boom. Insurance company. That gives a huge boost of confidence. There's a new intersection that you will go through. Preparation for Washington. Oh, which one is that? I didn't notice. Somewhere here? I would guess somewhere north. Here, maybe. This one to the left of Tesla? Or this one to the right? East of Astoria. Maybe both. Tesla. Which one? The left one or the right one? Left or right? Cool. The right one. Ah, nice. Okay. Let's put a marker there just so I know, and we'll take a photo. Thanks for letting me know. Ooh, that's actually turning off going to Washington. Middle one. Middle one is Tesla. Only Rohan likes that. Rohan, the stakeholder, even now shares Tesla related news on the Discord. Yeah, look at those trucks. They have trailers. Yeah, normally if you're in a dealer, those guys would not have trailers. So I'm not sure which mod does that for me. It's weird. All trucks seem to have it. Those are different trucks. W900. What is that thing? That modern one? T680? All of them have trailers. The wooden industry. Where's the wooden industry? Past Astoria? Oh yeah, we can do that. Oh. Let's just go and check the route. So many jailers. Really now. I can never know. My mind is too pure for that. That one you mean? I'd like to check that out though. Not sure if that's new with Washington. I think we'll have to skip that. But if there's something in the south, not really, huh? Yeah, I think we'll have to skip it though. Yeah, exactly. They're not supposed to have trailers. But I'm not sure which mod of mine does that. Maybe one of my trailer mods. I think I still have some. Didn't expect it to affect everything though. Actually, the engine sound is growing on me. I'm liking it more and more. The throaty sounds. Alright, Stingy Llama. Ooh. Oh, for the vaccine, okay. Prevention is better than cure, right? Take care, man. Have a great weekend. Catch you next time. Catch you on YouTube. And by the way, guys, sorry, I posted something on YouTube last night. A post, not a video, just text. I just was informing everybody that basically expect some delays in my reply when you comment on YouTube. Because for some reason, the YouTube Studio, this app that I use for the notifications, for knowing if someone commented on any of the videos, stuff like that, I think they broke it again. From time to time they break it and the notifications just absolutely stopped. So I have 0 notifications, but if I look at my comments, there are actually new comments. I might need to double check my YouTube settings. Maybe they changed something there as well. But so far, from what I've checked, I should have notifications on. It's weird. Oh. Is it your connection or are you using the stream? It's gone down to 360p. Man, those days when we only had 360p, right? Don't comments on yours. That's both a good and bad thing. Depends. Hammer. Oh crap, that's pretty tight. Shit, that was close. Actually, I could use my rear mirror, huh? Still not used to using it. It's getting us some frame drops, might as well make the most out of it. Hammer again. Can you not force it to go source? That usually works for me. Sometimes the auto detect thing is a bit wonky. Sorted, wow, the hammer really worked. Amazing. The world's most happy cattle. Is that Alex? No, that's cattle, not sheep. Meat is all gone. Oh, make some more. How do you make meat, by the way? Do you like, I don't know, brew it or let it ferment or something? I have no idea. Don't even know what it is. I know you told me, but I forgot. Looks like we have a place where we'll be taking a faux show. And I am seeing a little bit more jagged edges, especially on the railings on there. A little bit of flickering, and I think that's because of the 300% scaling. Not as smooth as 400, but in terms of frame rate, it definitely is. Take a photo here. Is this the same photo we took in the episode? Use your tab to watch YouTube, so you won't be able to see any text. What? YouTube? You mean the app? Yeah, the app actually shows the text much better for me. I see the people I'm subscribed to, I see their text posts. Man, look at how windy that is, how intertwined that is. Beautiful. Could be on the same. You were on every bridge, that's true. I hate those detours. Hate them now with a passion. Man, that looks so good. Oh, that lamppost ruined it. Let's hide it. That is perfect. I think this will be the thumbnail shot. Just everything in there. Beautiful. I was a bit tempted to enable coast to coast because Manfred released a version that is compatible with 1.35, right? But I decided against it because I think I got too spoiled with how beautiful Oregon looks, with how beautiful the signs in Arizona are. I might not enjoy it as much. Even though the coast to coast is really becoming more and more full, we can still arrive in those places which are not totally fleshed out, and it might break immersion. Mommy, how are you, kenworth worn? See, Clumsy screenshot. The birds and the bees. Far too much truck. Too many trucks. Too many crashes in the new C2C. Oh, thank you. Thank goodness I didn't. But yeah, the 1.35 is really stabilizing now. I mean, for sure we have a lot of mod conflicts. Oh, that's engine braking. For sure we have a lot of mod conflicts, but the game itself, it's becoming very stable now. I think it's almost ready for release. And hopefully, keeping my fingers crossed, Washington should follow suit if our assumptions are correct. No magic, just science. I like those advertisements. GP usage is down. Yes. Thanks for reminding me. 70% now. 60 to 70%. So I think it was only that area. Very busy area. Which is interesting because normally, I mean, Oregon, you would expect everywhere would be optimized already. But then I guess they focused really on adding so much detail in there. These trucks are easy to park, just like heavy haul trailers, no backing. Even if you, how do you call it, disable the simple parking doubles, they won't ask you to reverse it in. That's good for me. Oh man, this looks so good, huh? Are you guys there somewhere, hunting something? Kind of reminds me of your hunter game. By the way, I got a new game. Someone sent me a key. Airsoft sent me a key. The publisher is Airsoft. The developer is Still Alive Studios. I think these are the guys behind Bus Simulator. But it's a very different game. It's called, oh my goodness, Rescue HQ or Emergency HQ, something like that. I'm planning to try it. Maybe I'll release a video over the weekend if I manage to make it work. I haven't tried it yet. But it supposedly makes you keeps you in charge of like 3 different emergency groups: the police, the firemen, and the ambulance, stuff like that. And you have to manage the building stuff. I'm not really familiar with the game. I just saw the link and I was like, oh, okay, I can probably try this. This looks interesting. Good luck. Does it not have good impressions? What's the overall feeling like from what you've seen? Fluffy Horde 2, oh my goodness, Fluffy Horde, that game is just on a totally different level, huh? Yeah, unfortunately I'd had to turn down a lot of game offers, and we can all blame X-Plane for that. It's just taking up my entire time. Here's the new intersection. Nothing fancy, but it's a good sign. I'm guessing that sign was telling it was going somewhere in Washington. By the way, I googled a while ago the Kenworth HQ, somewhere in Washington, in the suburbs of Washington. I forgot the name though. Goldfish memory. Are they as easy as backing a yacht down or not? Don't remind me. Don't say bad words. Emergency HQ, I think. HQ as in headquarters. Or Hotel Quebec. My brain is too filled with Flight Sim currently. I was doing flights the entire day yesterday. I could barely work. And then I went to the gym at night. Tesla, here you are. Is that a drone? No, it's a bird. Oh, boats brings back bad memories. And when I came from the gym, I squeezed in one more flight because Mrs. Clumsy wasn't home yet. Flights all day. And I figured out some things, some configuration items in the Zibo, which makes it really much more perfect for my setup. Apparently, I think it's like it was built for, I don't know, keyboard users or some other stuff. But if you have a yoke, you have to set it up separately, differently. So next time we should have a just slightly smoother flight. I'll give more details when we fly. You're not impressed. A few people gave you bad reviews. So they played it already? But it's not yet released. It's going to be released on the 28th. Hopefully it's not that bad. You will see. I'll take it for a spin, and if it's that bad, then I won't continue making a video anymore. But I'll check it out. I'll let you know. What movie was that, guys, with this bridge featured? This is probably the first bridge I'll go through on the way to Washington. Let's take a photo here. Goonies, the Goonies, yeah, that's the one. Thank you. Emergency issues an Android or iOS game. Wait a minute, that might be different then. I got the Steam key for it. Oh yeah. Could that be the thumbnail? Oh, it's so hard to choose. I'm missing all these references. Are those all from the Goonies? I haven't watched it yet. Just a few years behind. By the way, Jack, have you finished Game of Thrones? Oh man. Fine. Thank you for following. Welcome to the channel. If you'd like, you can say hi, so we can say hi back. Wait till you need to stop and get gas with them 3 trucks in tow. I'll do what I did last time. Leave the trucks in the middle of the road. Oh, not northern. By the way, looks like you're almost on empty. That's a good point. That's a very good point. Following notification, a bit late. Ah, there you go. Not sure how to call you. I'll call you Selal. Thank you for joining and thank you for the follow. Really appreciate it. Welcome to the stream. And that's a good point, Tom. We have to find a fuel spot. Cannot see anything right now, so that's not good. Yeah, that bridge, right? That ramp circling all the way through, going to the bridge. That's beautiful. Drain fuel from the other 3 trucks. Maybe we can swap. You know how it was before, like in olden times, they would have multiple horses with them tied to each other, and then when the horses get tired, they would switch them. Maybe we can do that with the trucks. Astoria Port. I don't have a good feeling about this. Let's go and check the map a bit. Got plenty. Do we? We're looking at the wrong gauge. Wait, actually, I'm not sure now. Oh yeah, that's a turbo. That's the turbo. Am I actually seeing a roundabout here? Yeah, actually is a roundabout. Forgot about this. Oh yeah, I remember this. This is where we had a detour before. I think this was closed and we went through that side instead. I think this was the place, right? Put me on ignore now. There you go. Wait, I'll catch up. There's a bonus episode this Sunday. Really? I haven't heard anything about it. I love the ending though. A lot of people didn't, but I particularly liked it. It's just like perfect for the novel. So where is the fuel? Oh yeah, halfway. 3rd tank from the top. Oh, too bad. No bridge. Well, there is a boat coming. We could go and wait. Let's wait a second. Let's wait a second in here. Ah, I see, I see. Best ending they could get away with. Yeah. True. Not a fairy tale ending. Now, if there are cars there, will this continue, I wonder? Washington State spoiler. Same bridge is one of the new ways into Washington State. Logging center. This newly remade. Nice. Stop right in the middle and be lifted. If only that worked. Renton, Washington. There you go. Thanks. I kind of remembered a different name, a bit of more exotic. Maybe I saw something different. Alright, have a good night, Selal, and good luck with your exams. Catch you next time. The boat stopped. Oh yeah, it's not moving anymore. It's waiting for the cars probably. But you see, it's orange already. Amber lights. It's stuck at amber. There you go. Now it's moving. There you go. Let's take a photo again once the bridge is up. There it is. Okay, we can take a photo there. I can't see it, duck. So how do we angle this one? That works pretty well actually. Gets you everything in one shot. Except the clouds, we don't have nice clouds. I like what Kirill did though, he made it more uniform. Depending on the number, maybe we can play with that for a bit. What was the range, guys? Do you remember? 1 to 25 or something is clear. 25 to something is 25 to 100 is fair. If I try like 20, it's that one. And then 25 should be the... There we go. 25 is the start of the cloudy stuff. Jadar. Was there one again? So 25 is the start of the cloudy stuff. I think that goes all the way to 100, was it? Like 99? Oh wow. Wow. That's pretty cool. I have no clue which one is new, but I'll take it. So many. So many beautiful skies. 25 I think is my favorite for now. Okay, get a bit narrower, show everything in one shot, and we have our thumbnail. It's going to be hard to pick a thumbnail now, guys. Everything is just in there. Now the CG logo will be in the upper right, so I'll have to move that a bit, like so. Something like that. Good. 280 to 300 special skies. Oh, really? Wait. Let's go and check it out. I would like to see how 26 looks like too. Is that yours? Oh my goodness, look at that beauty. Okay, let's have a look. 26. That's 26. That joke for the win, badumts. Oh, that's nice. Some very heavy clouds there. Do you call those cumulus? Cumulonimbus? No clue. I wouldn't fly through there. Let's go and try the 280. Wow, that's a very special skybox indeed. Minimums. Oh my goodness. I don't think it's in yet. I got the JDAR there. There you go. Let's leave that there for now. Let's bring back traffic. Do you guys want to see anything else? Let's enable 26 with the cumulonimbus thingy. I like the variation of the clouds there. Some heavy, some light. I think something bugged out because the bridge lowered, but the boat was still there below the bridge. I don't think that was supposed to happen. I think they just clipped the antenna of the boat. Rip. Oh no, it's not. It's up. Okay, my bad. I just saw it wrongly. Okay, he's safe. And we're good. We're good to go. Enough dilly-dallying. Going to be late enough as it is. Master floater, I was just going to say and then it failed. There you go. Look man, no clutch. Still not second nature to me though. I have to like think about it consciously before I can float eaters. Requires more practice. Speed limit 55. Okay, we're good. This skybox is great, huh? Very nice weather. By the way, yesterday when I was flying, so I had the weather radar on and I passed through some very heavy clouds, like so heavy that the weather radar was detecting green, yellow, and red spots. But I was like, for science, and I went through them. I survived. I had anti-ice on, but barely. Like the moment I stepped into the clouds, I flew into the clouds. I saw lightning streak. I saw the plane like go like that, and I thought that I was really going to like go deep dive, free fall. But thankfully the autopilot did its job and I was able to come through the clouds. So lesson learned, science achieved. Not doing that again. When you see clouds on the weather radar, when you see bad weather, go around it. Now you know what happens. But maybe we could do it one time again for science so that you guys could see. Not a very pleasant experience, super scary. User feelings. I used my feelings then. Almost made me not go through. Nice textures. J Sky. Is this the one you took, Jay? This looks beautiful. You've seen your trucks have turbulence too? Yeah, it comes built in, I think, in Clumsy Airlines and Clumsy Trucks. Clumsy Transport Inc. By the way, did you guys see that link? Thaddeus is one of our flight simmers. Very up to date with everything that's happening in the flight sim community. And there's someone who's actually cooking up something, like merging together the FS economy, that economy system in flight sim, merging it together with ATS. So they're kind of developing a plugin so that the economy, the businesses, because in FS economy you can have a business, you can buy an FBO and maintain it, you need supplies. The supplies, at least the idea, is that the supplies will actually be brought over, delivered by the trucks in ATS. So you can connect both games, in short. You could fill up your FBO, and then your planes could make use of the FBO. It's amazing. I think it's all conceptual right now though, a few prototypes, but nothing really final yet. But it's great that someone is thinking about it. The dream merging together the different sims. There should be 4 skyboxes in now. Nice. Is this one of them? Very nice. I don't like it. Oh my goodness. Oh, by the way, how was Tourist Bus Sim? I was planning to go back to it because there's a new DLC bus. I haven't really tried it out yet, but I do want to go back. I'm not sure if DirectX 12 is a thing now though. I heard something from Barry that DirectX 12 was in beta or something, but it was not going very smoothly at that moment. Hopefully it's much better now. Delivering loads of popcorn. What have you missed? Missed a few photo taking sessions. Took a look at the skyboxes. But you can still see it here. That beautiful skybox. Delivering loads of popcorn. Who? What? Where? Gimme. By the way guys, I reached my weight goal. I think I was planning, I did not really have a weight loss goal, like nothing really drastic, just 5 kilos. But it took me forever to lose them. Like I think I started tracking them like 2 years ago and I only reached it now. Because how it would work is I would go really close to my goal and I would see, oh, I'm getting really close. I think I can celebrate a bit. So I would eat enough. I would eat so much that I'll go up again, or maybe I'll go down, and then there will be a travel upcoming. And when I'm traveling, I don't want to like go on a diet. I want to sample everything. So yeah, it was not very good. But for the first time ever, I weighed myself this morning. I was below 80 kilos and my goal was 80. So yeah, I think we'll celebrate with a delicious cake. And then I'll be up again. Back to the basics. Still needs optimization. AI will kill you at any opportunity. I love it. Yeah. I was not really expecting that I hit it because I was not going to the gym that often. I think it's not that good though because I've not been lifting weights. I've been doing mostly cardio. So I think the weight loss is probably some muscle weight getting lost as well, which is not good. But then again, at the end of the day, reach the goal. So yeah, should celebrate, right? With fingers. Cake? Where? Yeah, Mrs. Clumsy has this, is eyeing this particular decadent chocolate cake with so many different kinds of chocolate in there, like I don't know, 11 kinds or something. And you know how the social media works with all these Instagram accounts, and they share stories and show how the cake looks like. So we had a deal that when we reach our goal, our weight goal, we would order one. So maybe soon we will order. We will see. Have you ever had friendship bread? Ooh, sounds fancy. Does that make you like friendlier or something? Gets more people close to you. Skybox 19, yeah, sure thing. One sec. Fingers are pulling towards the kitchen. What was it again? 19. There you go. That's the one. That looks a bit more dark. Although I'm not sure if we have a transition happening as well. I'm not sure what those gray things are. If that's a different skybox or that's just looming clouds. But that one looks very nice. Oh yeah. That looks really good. Shadows. Ah, might be shadows. Shadows of what though? Of the bird. Such a huge one. Why are the waves disappearing? Also, the bird is disappearing. Can you see? Anyway, let's go start driving. Let's drive with this skybox. I like it. Shadows of clouds. Ah. That figures. Man. I wonder when we'll get animated clouds in this game. That would be amazing. Moving clouds. Look like storm clouds. Maybe that's the one. Indeed. Could be in the far horizon. It's no one shares my bread. I don't think that's a friendship bread if you're not sharing it. It's bread that you use as a starter and you pass it on for about a week. Wait a minute. Pass it on for about a week. And each person adds another ingredient until the yeast has turned into bread. Wow, that's interesting. I never heard of that concept. So in the beginning, you can't eat it yet. You have to let it, whatever it is that bread does. I don't know how it works. Hi. I was just mimicking the H. Hey, crazy surf guy. Thanks for joining the stream. Welcome. Didn't see the sign, what speed it was recommending, but I'm guessing around 35 miles should be good. How are you doing? Are you an ATS fan as well? By any chance? Oh man, that looks so nice, doesn't it? And yeah, 300% isn't bad. I think I'll stick with 300. 400% is more for bragging rights, but I don't think it has a significant graphical improvement. At least not in my simple eyes. I know some other people are super sensitive and super, how do you say, attuned to noticing the graphical imperfections, but for me, like, I guess ignorance is bliss in that department. You drive a semi in real life in the US. Nice. Which truck is your favorite? Do you like drive a specific one, or does it change depending on the job? Not sure how it goes, like if you have something assigned to you permanently, or it depends on the kind of delivery. I got caught speeding. That's true. Better get caught speeding than get caught crashing into something. Silver lining. Oh, look at that. That's, I think, one of the new updates in ATS and ETS2. That during uphill, the AI actually slows down as well. They're actually affected by physics now. So I think we might be able to catch up with this clumsy trucker ahead of us. 2016 Peterbilt 389. Amazing. Wow. Great truck indeed. One of my favorites. Very classic looking. But 2016, wow, that's new. Assigned, but you're an owner. Owner of... what is... operations? Sometimes the AI is too slow up hills, unfortunately. Ah, I see. Maybe not enough engine power. Not enough torque. Hey, drive safely. Yes, I figured out what it was. Well, I didn't figure out. Kirill did. Kirill actually has some replacement sounds. So he overrides the late music. So yeah, you're right. Yours works properly. It's just that I have something overriding it. Thank you for joining, man. Thank you for dropping by. He actually has a sound fixes pack, but it doesn't work for me. It crashes my game, and I'm not sure why. We can probably try it. Yeah, let's do that now. Let me save it, and then we can check it out. Thank you for following, Crazy Serp Guy. Can I call you CSG? How should I call you? Hey, Goofy Dude. Thanks for joining. How are you? So let's go here. Owner operator. Ah, okay. Gotcha. So Kirill made a sound fixes add-on, which we place on top of sound fixes. If I understood that correctly. What this does is it adds a couple of late music. It overrides the late music. Nokia ringtones, more Nokia ringtones, and stuff like that. And we'll probably hear that. The problem is I cannot get it to load. Drive for Swift. You used to drive for Swift. Oh, how are they? They have a very interesting reputation, and I've been called a Swift trucker at times. So I would like to get the point of view from one of the guys from inside before. Is that fair? A fair impression? Too much meat, Jack. Or Disney. Horrific drivers. Okay, so it's true. Unlike the cars were trying to get a driving permit. Oh no. Shouldn't sound fixes add-on be above the base NL mod too? It is. So the base NL mod is this one, and the sound fixes is this one. But I can place it on top of the UX as well. You know what? Actually, I forgot what the UX does. Is it the camera settings or something? I think. Okay, let's try that. All right. Crazy Serp Guy, thank you for dropping by. Thank you for the follow, and safe trip. If you can, share us some photos. Hey, it loads now. Oh no. Yeah, that's what I get. It doesn't crash fully, but it says there's something wrong with it. So should we make this a troubleshooting stream? I don't think we want that. Swift drivers backing into and driving over on TikTok. Yeah, no worries. I think I'm the only one having the problem though. I do have sound fixes here. That's from the Steam workshop. But I do have so many other stuff here which might be causing the problem. Let me remove emergency flares, camera range enhancement, we don't need that anymore. I also removed the EVR, maybe it was causing some problems, but aside from that, no. How about the trailers? What could be causing the problem with the trailer? What do I have here? Freightliner FLB, Kenworth T800. If you see something that has a known issue, let me know, okay? TSA trailer wheels, all that stuff. The problem is if I remove too much, it might cause the game to reset. So we'll have to be very wary of that. Makes Clumsy look like a pro. Just says place above the main mod. Okay, so maybe just right next to it like that. Okay, I'll do that. You can put sound fixes back over other truck sounds. It's compatible. Ah, okay. I didn't know that. Thank you. Let me place that right there then. Okay, let's try that again. Congrats, Kato. I know the feeling. Coffee is life. Shows them backing into and over road signs, backing up and jackknifing because they don't get out to walk around the truck. Ouch. Sounds painful. And yeah, just like this profile. Yeah, for some reason it doesn't work. Maybe Kirill will have an idea, but for now I'll have to disable it. And if I remove it, that should work now. Maybe the pre-pass sound is conflicting with it. I'm not sure if... No, it shouldn't. Yeah, it shouldn't. Anyway, alright. You're running the pre-pass sound mode. Okay. So weird. Maybe we can check the log, huh? One sec. No. Let's try that again and then let's check the log. So I really want to make this work. So place it above the main mod like so. Maybe it will log the error. Missing mod. Yeah. There you go. So if I go check the log quickly. DirectX 11, that's good. This is ATS game log, yes. Give me a few seconds, guys. Error, file. NL sound fixes, game data SII. The unit nameless of type game data has dangling pointer in the attribute name tiny garages, small garages, large garages. That's the error. Let me know what you think about that. Let me paste it here in chat. Dangly stuff. Great minds think alike. Oh, that's not legible at all. Yeah. Game data SII. I don't know why I'm the only one who has that problem. Need to remove the def game data from Kirill's mod. Interesting. I wonder why that is. Oh, you guys can see Notepad++. How did that work? That's interesting. Okay, so let's try to remove that. Yours is doing the same. Okay, alright, so good to know I'm not alone. Let's try the recommendation. Remove the game data. One sec. Add on sound fixes pack def game data. What that changes is the mirror FOV, I think. Okay, let's try. Let me delete that. If it doesn't work, then I just skip through it. Some dangly bits in the code. Yeah, that's the one. Alright. And this should take in effect already because we're outside the profile. Sound fixes is there. Sound fixes fix. No, not fixed. Sound fixes compatibility add-on. Sorry, it becomes a troubleshooting stream. You know my geekiness. It's in the name. I like fixing things. As long as it's software. Hardware, I really suck at it. Software, I enjoy. Genius, it worked. If the late sounds still work with the game data off, I'm not so sure. But that was a good reco. Thanks, drive safely. Welcome back. We were troubleshooting. I was adding sound fixes. The sound fixes compatibility add-on for Natural Lux. But it was not working. But I had to delete a file that Drive Safely recommended. And it worked now. Amazing. The beautiful indicator sounds are still there. So sound fixes are still working. Nice. Thanks, man. Glad you dropped by. Perfect timing. JD. Every day is J Day, right? If we try hard enough, we can all find the J in the day. Fuel economy 20.14. Cheater! Do you already have the realistic fuel consumption enabled there? That's so good. That's a really good score. Remember, Alex was getting some nice scores before, but turns out he forgot to take the realistic fuel economy, fuel consumption thingy. And after that, we had some chance of getting some even scores with him. Yeah. We settled it after a while. Look at all the banderitas and stuff. Very festive Tesla dealer. Dang it, you already have it on? Cheater. I don't know how to get that score. Yeah, for some reason the game really loads a lot of resources. When I was recording my ATS, it was much smoother. Much less load on my GPU, and I was at like 400% scaling. So I'm not sure what changed. Maybe I just need to restart ATS. I don't know. Did that guy just stop in the middle of the road because of the red light? I think he got scared. You only cheat when you can get away with it. Tesla. Yeah, it's a Tesla truck. Is it our turn yet? How far away from our destination? You guys can see it. I can't. 658 miles. Oh, good to go. We'll definitely finish it this drop. Probably not. I think that's the theme of the videos nowadays. No delivery gets finished. In true Clumsy trucking fashion. Might be late. Very true. 13 and a half hours. Rip. Just a bit. Just a tad. You still have 3 trucks behind. Maybe you only have 2 now. Okay, everything's still there. 25. We are not in Arizona. We can actually go up to 35. Nice. Just have longer streams. Yeah, that's a good solution. Maybe soon. We'll see if I can manage. Some things are changing very soon. As early as 2 weeks from now, around that time. And I'll try to feel it out, and I'll announce it if there's something that we can change or improve with regard to the timing. Wake up earlier. Exactly. 2 games at once. Oh, yeah, those are some brilliant ideas. So we're in a hurry. Oh, I should have hit F11, not F12. Maybe not. Maybe F12 was the right one. Coffee is gone. Oh, that quick. Trucking and flying. Oh, now that I like. You can actually do that, right? Start with the X-plane. Set up the plane. Take off. Go to cruise, and while it's cruising, we go trucking. And then when it's time to descend, go back to the plane. Now that's a multitasking action for you. Never a dull moment. I'll need 2 PCs for that. I don't think they will play nice with each other at the same time. Bug report, I'm going to be late. Oh goodness. How slow can you go? That guy has some overtaking skills. Okay, there you go. Oh. Multitasking for the win. What was that pick? I can't click on it right now. Otherwise I'll have to stop trucking. What if you fly to a city? You can truck out of flight. Oh, what the heck, bro? What the heck was that? Smart moves. Yeah, you stay behind. Stand in the corner. Pick up a load at that city and then deliver it to where it has to go in all in one stream. Ah. Yeah, we can make that a special. That's actually a very good idea, Tom. If I can manage to find a long time slot, I don't know, 6 hours, we can do that. We start with a flight, we deliver cargo, and then we pick it up from wherever it lands in ATS and deliver it somewhere. Actually, we can do ETS too as well. The possibilities are endless. That's very nice. Yeah, we could work with that. The other way around could also work, but I'm a bit more dependent on the FS economy jobs. Less available jobs in Explain in FS economy, so I think we look for that first, and then I'm sure as long as we land somewhere which is existing in ATS, we can find a job there. No worries, Tom. Not your fault. Even if you did type the message, I'm the one who read it at that time, so no worries. And it was the truck squeezing into us. We blame the truck, not us. I was ready to swerve if I were you. Yeah, I did try to swerve, but not enough. Not enough. Very poor reflexes. Looked away for 1 second. That's so you can look back again. Did that make sense? No, it didn't. Rip. Wait, whose messages got deleted? Sorry about that. Nightbot is having a fit. Once I saw you start to read your text, it's like, no, don't read my message. Too late. Oh, that was you, Detour. Maybe you had a period next to com or something. Or I don't know. Put a space after the period. It doesn't mistake it for a URL. Do you guys call it full stop in the UK? That looks like a very nice spot. That thing. You might have, yeah. Nightbot is a bit goofy, that's true. Actually, you should be a regular as well now. Alex or Jay, can you help add Thor as a regular? Here we go again, I forgot the command. Exclamation point, regulars, add simulator without the at. I always forget the command. Try regular first, or regulars. Let's just pass through here. As if we're not late enough yet. I think regulars need to go first before the ad. Rolling stop in the UK. Yeah, I'm super excited for the NL release too. I'm sure people will love it. And it should be pretty light on the frame rate. Shouldn't have an effect as long as your graphics card has enough RAM. Nice stop here. There you go. Thanks a lot, Jay. That worked. It's just for so you can post links. Because normally links aren't allowed. But I mean, if you're a regular, then you're a, you know the rules. You won't break them intentionally. So we put a little bit of trust. Actually, Tom should be one as well. Not sure if you are already, because it's a bit manual, so I don't really maintain it actively. I just notice it. I just realize it when someone posts and gets hit by Nightbot. Can get a job in ATS, deliver to airport, fly to Europe, pick it up in ATS too. Oh my goodness, that's even better. Yeah, ATS, explain, ETS too. Maybe if I cannot make it in stream, I can make that into a video, a series. You have to find a name for the series though. Intercontinental. What's a good name? Intercontinental hauling. Sounds like a hotel. Transatlantic delivery. I don't know. Is it Atlantic? Atlantic, right? Pacific is US and Asia. There you go. Thanks a lot, Alex and Jay. Okay, should be good now, Tom. We trust you. Is it possible to deliver fuel to airports in Asia? That would be some role playing. That will take a long time though. And yes, the X-plane trip from US to Europe will probably need to be a recorded video, because on stream it might take too long. It might take the entire day. How long is it normally? 12 hours? Thanks, guys. Ouch. Viper setting hype. Transcontinental cargo logistics. Oh, fancy. It would be cool to deliver these trucks in one of our garages after we have purchased them. Oh yeah, that's true. Like when you buy a truck, you have to pick it up first from the dealer, take it to your garage, and then you can use it. Now that's immersion. It's a hassle, but it's immersive. And then people can still do with the old way, like before, but yeah. I'm getting, the rain is really adding a lot to the GPU load. I'm at 95% again. You're probably getting a bit of lag, huh? Don't know why it suddenly happened. But the performance is not as good anymore. Weird. Graphics card didn't update or anything. So what changed? Telemetry maybe. I don't know. Does telemetry eat up that much? Shouldn't. And only then can you hire drivers for them. That's a great idea, man. That is a great idea. Well, for now, we can simulate it now at least with Kenworth. If you buy a Kenworth truck, you can do something like this. Deliver it to the garage. But it's not as fulfilling, isn't it? When you're just role-playing and it's not embedded into the actual game mechanics, it's not as fulfilling. It's like you're just fooling yourself. Much better than nothing. But yeah. Still would be good to have something real. Maybe that's the one, Alex. I think that's what I'm experiencing now. They probably changed something. Because GPU is really much worse. The load is a lot more. And it's significant. Speeding again. No, no. Okay, fine. Just close. I think we'll have to sleep though. What time is it? 7:59. Yeah, we can push through a bit more. Catch a bit of sunset. Got together and made some trucking flying sim games. What do you mean, Tom? Isn't that what's happening now already? People trucking and flying on Twitch? I think I'm missing something. Explain that to the insurance company. Pulled out in front of 4 trucks. Smart move, yeah? Smart move. I bet his premiums would shoot right up afterwards. It is very weird. The GPU load right now, 55%. Yeah, 50% now. Still a bit laggy though, which is weird. Fall down, go boom, insurance company goes bust. FDGB. That sounds more pro. FDGB. Just don't ask them to spell it out. And should be good. Should get some customers. Should get some clients in. Until they discover what it stands for. Go. Lag much? I wonder what they changed. Maybe they were playing with something with the render distance, or I don't know. No clue. That's a very good theory, Jack. Because I did that and I did not restart. Could be. Dang it. We can't do that now though. I'll try next time if it works. If it improves. It's Clumsy's fault. I think it's mine. I think that's true. We can wait. I'll have to cut the VOD though. No can do. What I can do is I can try to leave ATS. I can try to close some processes. See if that helps. Washington has 3 special transfers new route. Oh yeah, thanks for bringing it up. Because if you look at the email, they actually list that one now. Port Angeles, Seattle, and Spokane. I'm sure Seattle is in Washington. The other 2, probably. Cool. So let me save it here. Let's experiment again. Oh my goodness. A Darwing. Yeah, a Darwing special transport. A whole plane. The remains of Clumsy Flight 010. The thing that crashed in Albuquerque. Okay, so let me exit here. Alright. Sim is not running. GPU load is at 10%. GPU memory is at 1K, so there isn't anything running in the background. That's intense. Let me look if there are some other processes here. OBS is taking up most of them. Firefox just a bit. But no, there's no explain or anything of that sort. Yeah, it should be good. Okay, let's try. Maybe it's just a matter of restarting the game. Let's see. Maybe that flushes out the bad stuff. Do we have a troll? Welcome to the stream. Hope you behave yourself. Right, Nut? Okay, let's try that. So far, so good. I love these loading screens. So cool. Here you go. Okay, so far so good. GPU memory starting to come up. Nothing fancy. Welcome to the stream, right? There you go. That's the full graphics now. Hey, Run. Welcome back, welcome back. Safe trucking, thank you. Much better now, so far. 75 instead of 98%. And memory is less than by around 2000 MB. So I think it's a refresh of ATS that helped. So maybe there's some new memory leak in ATS, that it's going slower as time goes by. They might have introduced a memory leak somewhere. So now it's starting to climb up. No, it's still better. It sounds like a leak, yeah. Welcome to the stream, guys. How are you doing? There might be some dangling pointers somewhere. Why do we always get these dangling things? Should throw them in the lake or something. Oh man, now we need to sleep. Do we still have trucks behind us? Okay, we still do. Why did I say dangling bits? And why was I there to witness it? The stars aligned to have the dangling sensations. Drank too much, can't hold it. You're leaking. And someone poke you with a pointy end. Yeah, so far that looks better. 5K MB. Well, 5 gig GPU memory used. 80% on the GPU. Not as bad. We'll see as time goes by. It's probably a leak somewhere. Kenworth, one of your favorite trucks to drive and you were a driver. Oh, nice. What were you driving before? Should see what he's hauling. Yeah, well, we'll sleep and then we'll get a better view of my trailer. Rest area, half mile. Thank you. Perfect. That's the one. That will wake up all the guys who are sleeping at the hotel. Jake break for the win. Is this a... No, I don't think this is a hotel though. just a parking area probably. Dangly Lake. Yeah, it was like no other words necessary. That was as descriptive as it could get, as it needed to be. Oh, where the heck is the... It's super dark. I saw Kirill was working on some new skyboxes. I love the ones with the moon shining through some thick clouds. So good looking. Where is that? Maybe there's something there, but can't see it. Accuracy is important. Okay, truck died on its own. I think it wants to rest. Are we sliding? We're sliding. Sleep? What time is it? 10 p.m. Cheating commences. There you go. Swipe away those things, triggering my OCD. That's what we're hauling. Do you need gas yet? Good point. Maybe. Look at how slow that truck's going. Uphill hype. A W900 you were driving before. Nice. There you go. Yes, I think I'll need gas soon. Well, though, still less than... Still around, I don't know, 2/3? More than 2/3? 1/3 rather. 1/3 left. Wrong everything. There you go. Stopped in 2001. Did you retire already? Congrats. Oh, OCD tendencies. Need to wipe those droplets away. Oh, injury. Sad to hear that. Hope you're better now. 101 South, the scenic route. Oh man, this is nice. Time check, 10 hours. We are barely moving. I would take a photo, but I think I'll just do it the shortcut way. That's weird. Went back to neutral and everything. Lost my track IR for a second. I think it's having a hard time taking that high quality screenshot or something. Oh, sharp turn. So yeah, what do you guys think? When will 1.35 release? Any guesses? Later, after the stream? Maybe too early, huh? I'm guessing next week. Oh my... Now I'm super hungry as well. Talk to you tomorrow, Jack. Too fast. Yeah, that might be when I should go on vacation every week, huh? That will get us plenty of release dates. Oh, that's so good. Barbecue pulled pork sandwich. A sandwich. Oh, I wonder what I'll have for lunch. I think I have to cook something. Now you made me so hungry. Haven't had enough sleep. You need to catch up on the weekend. Been trying to wake up earlier recently. We've been trying to adjust our sleeping schedules. Trying to sleep early and wake up early. Yeah. The waking up early is having more success than the sleeping early. Oh crap. It's a bit dangerous. So initially we were waking up at like 6 a.m. Every week we're trying to wake up 30 minutes earlier. Now we're up to 5 a.m. Next week is 4:30. We'll see if that does if we can keep that up. Man, that's nice, isn't it? That's scenic, and it's a lot smoother now. I think that restart helped a lot. Because we started ATS in 400%, we toned it down to 300% scaling, and now it's much smoother, and it doesn't have the whatever was left behind with the 400%. Some, I don't know, incomplete garbage collection logic or something like that. Or maybe it's just less number of objects here in this place. It could be it as well. Usually start at work at 5. Wow, that's early. What do you do nowadays, if you don't mind? It's a very early start. Hopefully you also end early. Nice. That's pretty cool. What is medical coding? Sorry, I'm not familiar with the term. And we are now in California, finally. Took a while. But we managed it. Halfway there. We continue on 11 South. And let's see if the signage is as beautiful as the ones in Arizona. I don't think it's at that level yet, but we can give it a chance. I think we can actually gas up here. This looks like a big gas station. Probably can fit our trailer. Where is it? There it is. Wow. Lane's actually cutting off. Well, it's not as large as I thought it would be. Hopefully that's not what she said. But maybe we can still find a way. Are we at least outside? Out of the road? Barely. Yeah, just barely managed it. Yeah, you're rubbing off on me. Codes for the hospitals that describes the reason for this. Ah, I see. Nice. Wow, early start. You're not rubbing no one. Hopefully not. Seatbelt. There we go. Welcome back. How's the sandwich? Okay, they probably put in some other type of fuel because it doesn't want to go anymore. Rip. Unleaded. I don't know. Oh, that is so smooth. Okay, we're getting the 60 frames again. Beautiful. You make your own schedule. Now that is an amazing deal. That's perfect. Hey, okay, welcome back. Welcome back. How have you been? From which parts of the US are you? We have some folks from the US here as well. Mostly from the east, I think. Is that how you call it? Pittsburgh. What is PA? Pennsylvania? I think I got it right. Kind of sounds correct. And Canada. And Canada. We have people from all over. I actually had someone. I think he was also Filipino. But he was congratulating me for my accent. Because he was saying that I almost have an American accent now. And of course, does this sound American to you? So I don't know where he got it from, but not what I would describe my accent to be. For me, it's like 100% Filipino accent. And for some reason, it didn't sit well with him. Like he felt like it was an insult to say that's what my impression at least, that he felt like it was an insult to say someone had a Filipino accent. Like if a Filipino had a Filipino accent, it was bad. So I think from his perspective, he wanted to adopt an American accent. And I just couldn't, that didn't sit well with me. I mean, if it's naturally, I mean, if you grew up in the US, then you get an American accent, and that's fine. But if you force yourself to have your accent changed like that, for what? I don't know. Just, yeah, but from Ohio too. Nice. Couple of Ohioans. How do you guys call people from Ohio? Sounds Australian to me. I know, right? Right? But yeah, he was mentioning something like you have to adopt your accent. Is it adopt or adapt? I always get confused which one. But you know what I mean. You have to change your accent depending on where you are or who you're speaking to. So I then told him, well, that might be difficult. For me, as long as you're pronouncing things correctly, then you should be proud of your accent. Don't need to hide it. Don't need to imitate someone else's accent. Just use your own. Be natural. And it would be hard changing my accent for the stream because, as I mentioned, we have people from different walks of life, different regions here. We have people from the US. We have some British people. We have Indians. We have Chinese. We have Filipinos sometimes. So does that mean I have to change my accent depending on who I am talking to? I don't know. It just doesn't sit well with me, that idea. For me personally, that's like remnants of the colonial mentality that we Filipinos have by default. And I'm really hoping that we can find a way to get rid of that. Ohio, the Buckeye state. What is Buckeye? Bucky with an E? I don't know how to read that. I don't know what that is. Sure, it's not American or British. Me also, it's Filipino, 100%. If you talk to other Filipinos, they probably sound like me. Why do people get hung up on accents? Yeah, me too. It's one of the perks of coming from different regions. And it's just so unfair. Like, some people say, oh, I love your accent, when it's French, for example. But if the person has a Filipino accent, oh, you should change your accent. Like, what makes the French accent much better than Filipino accent? It's an accent. Live with it. It should be equality. Accent equality. You had a Filipino girlfriend. Oh, interesting. Maybe mine has been formed differently, or maybe your girlfriend has a different accent. Maybe it's a different variant, but I'm sure it's Filipino. 100% sure. Maybe just with a little bit of twang. Singaporean Filipino accent. No, definitely not Singaporean, that I'm sure. I cannot imitate a Singaporean accent. They're very unique. And I've grown accustomed to hearing them, and I quite enjoy it when someone speaks with a Singaporean accent. You would think like Chinese, because a lot of Singaporeans know Mandarin. So you would think they would speak the same as the people from China who speak Mandarin as well. But their English is very different, very, very different. Like if you hear someone from China speaking English, and you hear someone from Singapore speaking English, even if they both know Mandarin, even if that Mandarin is their, like, I don't know, native language or default language, they sound so different, and it's just amazing to think of that. I thought it was like language related, but probably something to do with education as well, or the environment. That's the first time I've ever been able to skip a way station. It's nice. They're all nutty. A few Filipino GFs. Is that a thing for you? My colleague is also very much into the Filipinas. His wife is a Filipina, and he's from Germany. Hey, minecart! Welcome back. You're free! So did you meet them in India, or did you go to the Philippines often? 55, slow down. There you go. Jadar hype. Oh, popping mountains for the win. That's something that we still need to fix. Yeah, and signage here, still not that plenty. Nice speed limit signs though, but not much else. Not sure how much of an accent you have actually. Never had a conversation in real life using English. If you've never had a conversation in English, then you probably have a very strong accent. A very strong Portuguese accent. Or Brazilian accent. I'm not actually sure if I can distinguish someone, like just hearing the voice, if they're from Brazil or from Portugal. Probably I will not be able to tell the difference, but most likely the locals will. There are slight variations to the pronunciation and stuff. Yeah, you can for sure. I'm sure. like Spanish and Mexican, maybe something like that. I mean, people from Spain and people from Mexico. That's what I mean. Alex doesn't have that typical US accent too. Oh, don't you? Is that not an Ohioan accent? What is he saying? I have no clue. Just smile and nod. Oh yeah, done that plenty of times. Still doing that. The mountain draw distance thing. Function of the basic game engine. Are we in California? Yes, we've been in California for a few minutes already. It is part of the map. I think it's a limitation of the engine, but they found a way to work around it using the map. They have new parameters in the map where you can like link it to a different object. Like for example, this is how I understand it. I think this is how Skull explained it to me. So you can do it now that mountain is linked to, for example, I don't know, this tree or this lamppost, such that when the lamppost is visible, the mountain is visible as well. I think that's the linkage. At least that's how I got it. So that's how they make the mountains in Italy, the volcanoes, appear. They probably link it with something neater. You need a render distance limit to increase from 4 km from 2 km. Lots of popping up stuff with our map. Which map are you working on again, Minecart? Yeah, the popping in really breaks immersion. Speaking of immersion though, sky looks beautiful. That is amazing. Goodness. FSG is... what does that stand for again? France, Switzerland, Germany. Wow. That's a huge project. Nice. In 1:1. Yeah, me too. Because we know that they found a way to make it work with Italy. So why doesn't it work with the other areas? Because if they changed the engine, then it should work for everywhere. It should work everywhere. But it doesn't. So I think it's because of that parameter, that linking thing, that linkage. So I think they have to manually change it with these mountains as well. Add that thing. I know, very technical. Just come and ask me anytime. Oh, our techie in the house. That's good practice, Gato. Actually, recording videos is something that helps improve that as well. On my end, I'm sure it had an effect. Like, I remember, and you guys can probably see it, my older videos, I probably talked a bit differently, a bit, I don't know, a bit more shy, a bit more reserved, a bit more, I don't know how you describe it, but it's different. And I think I have improved through the years. And that conversation skill or that talking skill, I'm able to apply in my real work as well, in my full-time work. Because I'm in calls a lot and I do presentations quite a bit. So I think that kind of helps with the, how do you say, the thinking, the thought process, coming up with the words, and sharing my ideas, articulating my thoughts basically. So you see plus side to it, definitely. Can't watch Jack's MP VODs. Hate the sound of your voice. I think everyone has that feeling in the beginning, or almost everyone. I had the same thing. When I heard my voice for the first time, I was like, who the heck is that? That monster. But after a while, you kind of get used to it. And it's not as bad as you think, you're just not used to it. But even sometimes I still get that feeling when of course I need to watch or review my footage if it works, so I need to hear myself. I don't cringe as much anymore, but sometimes I still do. But you just have to get used to it. But yeah, I can definitely relate to that feeling. So weird hearing your own voice. Talking in your Mickey Mouse voice for now. Oh. That might help. Can I squeeze in? Thank you. By hook or by crook, I will merge left. Customer expects your delivery very soon. Ooh, we can start hearing the music now, maybe. Maybe I'll have to turn off the thing. One sec, the music. So we can hear the music. Does that make sense? Probably not. Okay, no errors so far with regard to the music. Let's see. Not hearing anything so far. Get used to the fact that your voice sounds dorky. It doesn't. It doesn't. You just feel it. You should just feel that way. It's perfectly fine. I'm not sure if it sounds Ohioan, but definitely easy to understand. Nothing bad about it. It's okay, your traffic hides most of your voice. Rip. That is a good point. Drive safely. Do I have to have that enabled? Good call. So that is part of it. That makes sense. That's music. Hey Sheng. Yes. Mac Anthem, is that the one that was fixed by Harvin? Yes, I have. When we were in Mexico Extremo, I think. Sounds better than yours. You guys have amazing voices. Yes, the music slider is really low. Let's increase that. Can you still hear me? Your favorite ATS truck of all time? I was planning to drive with that today, but it doesn't work with 1.35. I hate it. There are like some texture problems and it's too complicated for me. Yours is great too, Jay. No, Jax is, I mean, our voices are our voices. I mean, nothing bad about them. So this is one of Kirill's add-ons. So it overwrites the Nokia ringtone from Drive Safely. Supposedly, there are other Nokia ringtones he put in. But I think maybe because I deleted the game data definitions, maybe it doesn't play anymore. I'm not really sure how it works. Yes, he purposely overwrites it. But he should override it with a different Nokia ringtone. But for some reason it doesn't work. I think it's because I deleted that file. So it basically made that mod not work. It loads, but it doesn't do anything, maybe. Yeah, we're all just awesome. That's the line of thinking we want. Not convinced. Me neither. Let me lower the music a bit. Oh, smooth fade in and fade out there. Very nice. Let's lower it down. How do you read that? Ukiah? Ukiah? The game data SII doesn't change anything about the music. Sound player SII does. I'm not sure what he made then. I'll have to ask Kirill. But Kirill usually watches the VODs. I'm not sure if he watches the entire thing. But he'll probably comment. I'll keep you guys posted. Ukiah. Kaya is a very nice spread here in Singapore. Kaya is spelled Kaya. I was tempted to pronounce it IKO, like aviation style, but I resisted. I like spelling it out because it practices my brain in thinking about the equivalents, the letters. But yeah, Kaya. It's Kaya butter. It's like some kind of cocoa jam or something. It's really good. It's one of the famous breakfasts here in Singapore. Kaya toast. Very different spelling though, just sounds similar. But yeah, when we used to have bread, we would have that every day. Toasted, that toast which is a bit crispy with kaya butter and the actual butter inside, and then you would pair that with some soft-boiled eggs and coffee or tea, with milk or without. Perfect Singaporean breakfast. Nutella. Not quite, but I guess. No, it's not. We also have Nutella here. I can't describe it. It's not chocolate. It's like coconut jam. That's the closest thing I can describe it. Yeah, I'm super hungry since Jack brought up the sandwich. I'm not sure if I can survive. I still have to cook. Maybe I just order in. It's Friday anyway. We'll see. Pulled pork with Nutella? What have you guys mixed with Nutella before? What are the crazy combinations you've tried, and did it work? Let's try that. Un saludo desde Colombia. Does that mean you're from Colombia? Hey there, welcome, Dominic. Sorry, I'm not really good at Spanish though. You'll have to speak with me in English. Swift driver. Caution. Swift meh. How about Pepsi? Does that change your point of view? California and its 55 mile speed limits. Very chill, but sometimes we just want more. Hate Coke, so meh. Face cam? Someone's doing a face reveal? Never had Nutella. There were some bad reviews about it being bad for health. Well, I guess it's fatty and sweet, but I didn't hear there's something more than that. I hope I don't hear about it. When? Where? What? Who? No, I can't hear anything. Like a kid avoiding listening to something. The world awaits. Face reveal, and then you'll have your own emotes as well. You'll have to have your own Jack Cool kind of thing. Oh look, animated clouds. As close to it as we can have at least. Super low clouds. There's Jack merch now. Yarr. Maybe you can sell us some Jack meat. That will get some huge import taxes into Singapore though. A huge tax here for alcohol. Thanks, Jay. Or maybe not. Don't lick it. I want to remain ignorant. No, but it's been a while since I had Nutella. I like it though when I had it. Very tasty. Very sweet. And it's raining again. Goodness. Too red, already linked it. Mark as red. Thanks. It feels so weird looking at the side mirror. It always feels like there's someone at your back tailgating you. Are we crossing the Golden Gate when it's raining? Dang it. We'll have to cheat this, guys. I will not stand by this. Should take a nice shot here. That much, huh? Maybe you've developed an immunity for it. Maybe it takes some practice. Why do I have my wipers off? No wonder it's so hard to see. So it can take a photo something here. Just lost his wedding ring in front of your house. What do you mean? Like, it fell off? Dang, that sucks. Let me save it. Eat it out of the jar with a spoon. I've never tried that with a spoon. So civilized. That's how the British do it. Very refined. Exactly. Maybe chopsticks. Over on this side. I haven't tried doing that to Nutella, but I've tried it with Milo. Do you guys have Milo from where you are? I'm not sure. Maybe Ovaltine is what you have. They get happy drinking, and happy is good for your health. That's true. That's true. A little balance. Didn't want to say fingers. Milo, I love. Usually you make that into a drink, right? Ovaltine. But when you just use a spoon or a finger to scoop it out, just eat it directly. So good. So sweet. So for kids. Get away from me, photo bomber. Beautiful. That's the one we want. Exacto mundo. Is that even a word? I don't know. It must be something Kiralis came up with. I just picked it up somewhere. That dramatic tilt. Have you ever brushed your teeth with Nutella? Oh my goodness. One more, please. Dramatic shot for the win. I think we have our thumbnail. I'm going to cut the bridge a bit. Or not. There you go. Can squeeze everything in. Perfection. Love it. Dramatic shot. He works at a company that requires him to take it off. Ah. So when he got off work, he got the ring out of his pocket to put it back on his finger and dropped it by mistake. Ugh. So where did it go? It fell off the drain or something? Because he knew he lost it in that area, but he couldn't find it anymore. One sec, guys, sorry. I forgot to bring back traffic and I want to test something. What is NVIDIA Freestyle again? I keep forgetting. 12 midnight right now. Yeah, not very good for visibility. I really want to hear the music, the late music. So I want to test it because I deleted it. But maybe I can bring it back and I can just change the file somewhat, remove the garage thingies so that the rest of the file is there, and maybe it works. I don't know. One second. Sound fixes pack. Not the manifest, the def. Game data. So we have city loop, used truck, cargo groups. Interior sound volume, tiny garages, that's the one. That's the one with the error, I think. I don't see any reference to new sounds here, so I'm not sure it really has an effect. Let's try. Let's test that out. But that might actually make more problems if I just override it. Just a try, just an experiment. Try checking sound music folder. Sound music folder, yeah, we have 3 sound files in here. In the def folder though, we don't have the sound SII thingy. Okay, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Okay, the new thing for taking screenshots where games don't support Ansel. Oh. Okay, yeah, those are the ones overriding them. But so if I play those, this might get loud, guys. All right, so be wary. Yeah, hurry up. This one. Yeah, that's nice. Those are very different. Those should be the ones that we are hearing. But it doesn't play, and I don't see any linkage why it would play in the sound fixes pack. But okay, let's try. Maybe that works now. And if it doesn't, then we just remove the pack for now. And you guys don't see what I'm seeing? Well, I haven't loaded anything yet. One sec. Yes. Okay, let's try that out. Is this the thing, Jay, that it requires to be set up in the NVIDIA control panel? So how does it go? You can like pause the game or something? Okay, it really doesn't work. Have to remove it. Kirill will fix that for sure. We can wait. Alt F3. So I can do that now? Or is there some prerequisite? Yeah, it's strange. I'm not sure. There must be something in the game data. I don't get it either. But I'm sure Kirill will find out. He knows his files best. Sorry, overlapping music. Hang tight for a sec. Alt F4. Let's try Alt F3. No, it doesn't work. I think I disabled shadow play. So if you have shadow play enabled, it's automatically enabled as well. Yes, definitely. Definitely. I echo Alex's comments. Thanks a lot, Drive Safely. It's one of the must-haves. The staples in any modded profile. And it just sounds so strange without it when I'm driving in vanilla. It works if you enable shadow play. Ah, I see, I see. I really like that. That's the guy that changes the lanes, right? Yeah, moves them over, makes the lanes wider or narrower for the rush hour thing. Really like that. So I have to enable shadow play to make that work. Will it not have a negative impact on OBS? Like, I don't know, 2 different engines recording or something? Well, I guess you won't need to start shadow play, but it will. I also have to disable the instant replay feature or whatever it's called. I think I have that disabled anyway. Put so many people out of work. Could have 10 people moving that canter barrier. Oh my goodness, yeah. That's what automation does for you, huh? Actually pretty smart when I saw that the first time. I saw a video of it. Can't remember where. If some of you guys linked it. But yeah, that was pretty cool. The barrier thingy. Oh, these tankers. Where are you guys going? Crap! This is a right turn lane. Can I cheat a bit? Squeeze in a bit there. Let's just keep that between us. And that's how Filipinos drive. That's how we drive back in Manila. Nah, just kidding. Only when we're rushing. That's not safe driving. Whoops. Yeah, I'm sometimes I go back to my roots, my natural tendencies to yeah, go with that approach. What is that guy doing? Oh, that's pretty cool. Is that new? Like a roller pin or something? What does that do? I thought that was needed for like laying down asphalt and making it even, but this one is pretty much like built already. There's a little island on the left for people who do that. True. Have a good night, Scotsman. Thanks for hanging out. Clumsy Trucking. Still waiting for you to tell you your secret of economy, job economy, fuel economy. 1 to drive, 9 to watch. I didn't get that, Jack. 19. San Francisco does feel a lot smoother though. It's a lot more laggy in Portland. Like here with these many buildings, still performs pretty smoothly actually. This is very nice. Alcatraz, I get you now, I'm with you now. That island to the left. Is it modeled here? Can't remember, it's been so long since I passed through here. Can you still see it? I thought you were meaning just like an island, like a lane on the side. It's far behind you. I won't go too near, they might capture me. Nowadays it's more a tourist spot, right? Tourist attraction. Did I beat the red light? I thought it was green. Maybe I accelerated too fast. Ah, okay. I got it now. It's a government job. 1 to drive, 19 to watch. Yeah, we need supervisors so that every angle, we're sure nothing is missed, no spot is left unbarricaded. Yeah. But I wasn't going right, I was going straight. Yeah, the game engine is able to detect only if you have the right turn indicator. So it doesn't give you a penalty. Ah, even if straight, so you can work around the red lights. Cheater. Nice trick. Let's make sure I stay in my lane. There you go. Not too bad. And we have this double-decker bridge. How do you call it anyway? And looks like we'll just be in time. Oi! What the heck? Where did that damage come from? J-hacks. Goodness. Yeah, that's the perfect expression there. Right after doing that J-hacks. I think one of the cables just snapped or something. Got a 4% damage, not hitting anything. Maybe, I don't know, level change or something. Sudden dips. Weird. Flat tire. Might be, yeah. Could be true. Oh, that's beautiful. By the way, have you guys joined the DAF screenshot contest? I don't have an entry yet. That would look awesome in Natural Lux. Hey Synth. Glad you could catch up, man. How are you? I don't drive DAF. Are you daft? Which way? This way. Turn right. Over here. Fuso competition. That's the one. Hey Chunwoo, welcome to the stream. How are you? What's my favorite truck? That's actually a very hard question. I'm a bit of a... I don't know the English term. We have a local term for it. We call it balimbing. It's like switching sides. I have like a flavor of the week, flavor of the month, but I don't have like a full favorite. I think my most favorite one though, if I were to really give something, is the 4 Series, Scania 4 Series. Because I think that's my era. That was the 90s era when I first started driving. So the buttons, the interior looks so 90s. And it feels so good. Just, I don't know, classic, but not too classic. At least not in my books. Bading ding. It's balimbing. It's I'm going to spell it. Excuse me. Bravo Alpha Lima India Mike Bravo India November Golf. Balimbing. A dangly bit thingy. It's like it means like you're switching sides all the time. You're a balimbing. Not sure what the English term for it is. There must be something an equivalent. Oh crap. Oh crap. Poor you. Just nudged him a bit there. He swings and dangles about, so it's a dangly bit of thingy. That's as close enough as we can get the definition, I think. There isn't one. Isn't there? Okay. A switcheroo. Maybe that one, a switcheroo. Oh crap, this is a sharp bend. Thank goodness these trucks are very cooperative most of the time. There's Vira Casaca in Portuguese. What does that mean? Two words. Do those mean anything? Like when you combine them, it amounts to that? Yeah, we have a. There's a meme because Filipino is very strange in some ways. It's very creative. We can actually form a thought. We can convey a thought using just one syllable and repeating it. And the amount of times you repeat it has a different meaning. Like BA, Bravo Alpha. If you repeat that twice, baba, that means to go down. If you repeat that 3 times, ba ba ba, that means going down. So it's like present tense or future tense rather. Will go down, something like that. And if you make that 4 times, ba 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 ba, are you going down? It becomes a question. So yeah, just one syllable and so many different meanings, and I think I totally bungled the parking because I talk too much. So that's going to be a problem. Fickle-minded, yeah, that's the one. Yes, that's I think as close as we can get. Chameleon, yeah, that works too. Vira means turn. Kasaka, yeah, maybe a turncoat. Yeah, a turncoat maybe. Yeah, the Baba Baba thing. It's quite interesting how they come up with that. But we all get it because, of course, it's our language. It's just strange when you start thinking about it. Turncoat is exactly what it means from what you're reading. Ah, okay. Nice. Makes sense. Kasaka is an old word for jacket. Ah, that's why. It's quite literal. Which one did you have to read multiple times? The dangling thing? So now the question is, how do we turn around like this? Because we made it in time, but I'm not sure if we can. Yeah, it's 11 o'clock. Dang it. If only I parked right, we'd have finished on time. Did you catch so many JDARs there? Did you have to decipher it to unlock the true meaning? Maybe the JDAR is the true meaning. Okay, about this time. That looks not too bad. Please don't ask me to reverse it in. Oh dang it, come on. Come on. Say that 3 times fast. We have a problem. I think this is the RHP mod built in. Come on, bro. Nope. Bounding box hype. Let's do that one more time. Let's see how we can make this work. Who did that mod? Actually put in some logos on the containers. Is that part of the real 3D logos? It's nice. Okay, one more time, and if it doesn't work, we go around. Just like our landing last stream. Doing a teardrop kind of maneuver. Oh my goodness, why do I always have to end up with this? Turn as late as possible. Stick to the right. Detours were easier. I know, right? That looks much better. Like so. Ah, perfect. Nice. A go around it is. That helps a lot. Did you land? Sorry, left, but would have had a hard landing on the keyboard yourself. If you could call it landing, yes. Time's up indeed. Wow. Didn't know they were so picky. Thank you for following, guys. Yes, go and catch the just the last part is pretty heart pumping. Hey Tommy, thank you for following. Goodness, they didn't even leave $1 for us, and we were only late 4 hours. My goodness, that kind of sucks. All that for nothing. Man. Thank you for following, guys. That's a great consolation for not getting anything out of this stream. Yeah, the experience, the real life experience, not the in-game experience. The experience with you guys, yeah, that's the word. That's priceless. Hey, Karasuma. Made it just in time before we end. Look at that. There's actually like a block of wood. That serves as the trailer legs. And because we're late anyway, might as well that's for you. Okay, let's get out of here. You enjoy your trucks. Welcome by. Hi and bye. Damaging your own brothers. They're not my brothers, they didn't get me paid. Let's go and stop at the gas station nearby and we'll call it a stream. Let's get out of here. They might actually make us pay for that negative money. Let's go and hide here, just like GTA. Don't hit the fuel tank. It's all bouncy here. Now it's super smooth again. Nice. Well, I hope it stays that way. Anyway, thank you for staying 3 hours with me, guys. We made that trip. We finished it. They didn't pay us, but that's on them. We did our job. Anyway, thank you for the great session. Thank you for being here, and thanks for helping me moderate, Alex J. Thanks a lot. Have a great weekend, everybody. Catch you on Discord. Thanks, Jay. Thanks, Alex. Gato. Jack. Karasuma. Synth. Drive safely. Thanks for joining us and for the inputs. Catch you guys next time, right? And thanks to everyone who I forgot to mention. Really appreciate you guys being here. Dangling your own brothers. That's a totally different thing. Thank you. Have a good day. Have a good night. And yeah, catch you next week. Catch you on Discord. Bye-bye. Clumsy trucking. Will I toot? Let's toot. Cover your ears. Bye-bye.